Now, I don't think I've ever talked about this, but I have a food that I have a severe disdain for, and we're going to cover that today. For the people that have never heard of this food, it's called chitlins or chitterlings. I don't know which one I'm going to put in the title. I might put both in the title, but I don't know. Maybe I use one or the other. You guys will probably see as you're watching this. Chitlins is from the pig. It's pork, if you will, okay? So you already know there's no pork on my fork unless it is Asian prepared. I don't mess with the pork too heavy, but again, if it's an Asian person making the pork, well, I'm gonna gobble it down on like neck bones or rice. I'm gonna eat it up. This is not about pork. This is about chitlins, which is essentially pork, but we're just gonna cover the chitlin. Chitlin in its entirety is pig intestine. Now, for multiple reasons, I can assume that you know why I probably wouldn't be very comfortable eating a pig intestine, but just in case you don't know, you know, pigs eat a lot of bull unless it's somebody actually taking care of the pig like they're supposed to, which I don't know who's doing that or who isn't doing that. I mean, when I look at pig Instagram photos, it seems like those people take pretty good pictures or pretty good care of their pigs. But again, when you go to the store and let's say you buy some chitlins, I don't know what this pig could have been eating. This pig literally could have been eating and now I'm eating the filled intestine. Now the problem with chitlins, and I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Oh boy, I wish jailing niggas, I don't wish you guys smelling a chitlin getting cleaned on anybody. First off, the heat. I've been to hell. It's hot, all right? If it's anything, oh boy, oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm having war flashbacks right now. If you wanna send a nigga to hell, literally cook chitlins in the house and don't properly wash them things. Not only is it gonna be stinky, it's gonna be hot. It's so hot that it's angry. Like, I remember when I was younger, I would always think to myself, yo, why in some of these inner cities like Chicago, down in Florida, when it gets hot, do niggas start shooting? More so Florida. I mean, Chicago, niggas getting shot every time of year, but that's not the point of this video. I always just think, why? Why are niggas getting shot when it gets hotter? You know why? Because when it gets hot, niggas get angry, okay? Very, very angry. And for some reason, if somebody's cooking chitlins, like I almost have a torture method you could do to somebody. Get 4 big old pots of chitlins, cook them shits, and don't clean them out. Any info you want from a nigga, he gonna tell you. He gonna let that info out immediately. Because the smell, oh my God, the smell is like, the only way I can properly explain this, have you ever smelled something that later on, it could be something from your childhood. It doesn't have to be necessarily a nasty smell. It could be a good smell. Have you ever smelled something that, let's say you haven't smelled that thing in over 20, 30 years, right? You can think back and think to the smell. That's chitlins. And it's the same way with the heat. It's so hot that it's like, oh my goodness, it's ridiculous. And then I gotta be very careful. I don't wanna show people cooking these chitlins. I definitely don't wanna show people eating these chitlins, but if you type in chitlins mukbang here on YouTube, you can see a lot of very hefty brothers and sisters knobbing down on these chitlins and hog maw. The other day I was on YouTube, I said I want to see some white people eating chitlins. Do you know how long I was looking before I found a white couple that was eating chitlins? And even then, they was eating them strictly for video purposes. They said, hey, like they said, we went up to Waldorf, Maryland, we saw some chitlins, I tried a little bit there, it was good, so me and the missus, we done brought this back home. She ain't tried chitlins, she gonna try them on cam. They both ate the chitlins, right? I don't understand how my brothers and sisters eat this. It looks nasty. It don't even taste. Yo, I saw a little king. I saw a young killmonger. He was eating chicken. He was sitting there being a good boy. He was eating it. He said, Mama, I'ma eat my broccoli and I'ma eat my sweet potatoes before I eat this chicken. And she's sitting there laughing. I know this smoked Newports, and he's saying, ooh, this chicken good. And I said, the little king doesn't even know what he's being subjected to. The little king doesn't even realize that he walked into a trap that he can't get out of. He was eating it because, let me just control my anger because my is flaring right now. The reason why I was angry when I saw this little boy eating a chitlin is because if you've ever had a chitlin, I'm assuming everybody watched this has had chicken, right? We've all tasted chicken at some point in our life. If you have chitlins, the texture is so different. The texture is so different. If the little nigga had knew he was was eating a chitlin and then he ate chicken, he'd be like, oh, you got me. So I could see how you could be eating this. Actually, no, I don't. Well, he was young. He was definitely like 7 years old, because it tastes like some nasty ass pork. I was watching another video. A woman she was hanging over the kitchen. She said, y'all, I've been cleaning this chitlin for 4 hours. If you have to clean an organ for 4 hours to consume it, why are we eating it? It's like pig's feet. Every Christmas time, my uncle like pig's tail. Or is it pig's snout? He eats something on pig that I be looking at that and niggas kind of argue over it like, hey yo, so you can't, so Alfred ain't gonna share that pig nose? And I'm kind of looking at it like, hey yo, what is going on right now? What is the obsession with pigs with black people? Now, and every time, right, this is the thing that be making me mad. Every time, it's like Protocol X with these niggas. Every time you start voicing maybe your concern or your disdain for pigs, like I like pigs, don't get me wrong. I don't like chitlins, all right? I like pigs. I like looking at pigs. Truthfully, on my IG, there'll be girls up there and I'll be seeing selfies. I'm like, oh yeah, she fine. Next, do not recommend this photo to me. And I'll be going looking for like pigs. I'll be looking at pigs, but lately I've been looking at cows. I've been looking at cows so much. They look like they so full of personality. I really have been looking at a lot of cows. Anyways, where's I going with this? Oh yeah, black people's obsession with eating these chitlins, right? They love these chitlins. And anytime you say like, hey yo, I ain't really with the chitlins. Like, can you not eat that around me? I don't like the chitlins. I don't like the smell. I sure as hell don't like the taste. That tastes like, it tastes like, let me explain what a chitlin tastes like to y'all. It tastes like a slimy piece of flesh that's vinegar coated. Anytime I'm eating a chitlin with hot sauce on it, I forgot the hot sauce. I forgot the almighty Hillary Clinton. I keep hot sauce in my purse. Just imagine that in your head. I just want I wish y'all could smell this. I wish y'all could smell it. I wish y'all could smell it. I wish y'all could smell it. Oh my goodness. If y'all got somebody around you that has made chitlins, if you can get in a conversation where you can bring up chitlins, be like, hey, yo, man, I was watching this video by this dude that, he was talking about chitlins. Yo, you ever had one of those? I ain't never had one. And if they say, oh yeah, we have it sometimes, tell them, hey, well, next time y'all making it, invite me over. Make sure you get there. Don't get there after the chitlin made. You done missed the point of this. You want to get there as they are making the chitlin. It could literally be negative 10 degrees in the house. That chitlin will shoot that house up to 90 degrees. Oh my God. You have, the only way, if you tell me, hey, yo, Rob, I had a chitlin, it wasn't that bad. And I ask you, because I'm going to ask you, were you around the chitlin while it was prepared? Did you smell it? And did you feel the heat? And you say, well, nah, I just went to the store and got them. Jim crushed, call me Thanos, I'm pulling that right out of your head like Vision. I'm sorry, I got to. I have never experienced a food that has made me want to kill. Every time I see a brother or sister eating this food, right, it just looks like it's going to kill you. You ever see somebody eat some and then you like, yeah, that's probably gonna kill his ass? That's how I feel about chitlins. It's almost, actually, I can tell you what to type in so you can actually see this. If you wanna see a food that's gonna kill you, like, hey yo, I was showing this to somebody the other day and they was like, son, this is a thing? And I'm like, yes sir. Type in type in heart attack grill in Vegas or anything like that and watch people eat that. You watching, you like, yo, I can literally watch his lifespan, like on some Death Note. I can watch his clock get lower as he takes more and more bites out of this heart attack grill. But anyways, back to my disdain for chitlins. Every single time you try to talk to a brother or a sister about this, especially when they older in the family, them old Southern niggas, they be like, well, this delicacy, your great is a slave delicacy. The master, when the master would eat all the good in the underbelly fat of the pig, he would just leave us the scraps. So I just don't understand why you just can't appreciate a delicacy. You need to be eating them chitlins, boy. You know Massa, your great grandmother and granddaddy, when they was on that plantation and Massa was eating all the good stuff, they only left us the intestines. And so, we had to clean them. Your mama done slaved over that pot and pan all day for them chitlins. You mind you, the dude could be making 6 figures, but he want to eat chitlins. I don't get it. You know what else they put with the chitlins? They put collard greens with the chitlins. Every time I see it, it's collard greens and chitlins and rice. That's another one. I was watching people eat this the other day, and I was like, a lot of niggas was putting rice with it. I'm looking at it like rice, and they eat it like some soup. I just be watching them. I'm watching them die. That's what I'm watching. The chitlin is literally lowering. Chitlins is like smoking a whole box of Newports. You eat one little bowl of chitlins, you done smoked 100 Newports in 10 minutes. That's what chitlins do. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I had to get that out of my system, y'all. Like that's how much it irritated me. I just had to get that out of my system. My complete and utter hate for chitlins. I can't stand it. Chitterlings, like hog maw. Yes, sir. That's every time I hear somebody eating chitlins or talking about chitlins. Yes, sir. You know, Robbie is a good nigga, sir. I done eats me some chitlins. I'm a good little niggas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boss man, I done heard them niggas around the corner was talking about they didn't like them chitlins, boss. Boss, you know, Robbie, he done eats himself some chitlins. I'm a good little nigga, sir. You don't got to worry about me, sir. I eats me some chitlins, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, boss, if you need me, let me tap my toes 2 times for you. Let me go get them niggas up out there. We eating some chitlins tonight. And then your daddy, no, your little son's like, but daddy, I don't want chitlins. That's too damn bad. We's eating some chitlins. Cause massa he done had all the good parts of the pig. We in 2020, we gonna eat the chitlins. I know we could eat anything else that could kill us, but we gonna goes back to the 1840s. I didn't need me a chitlin. Goodness. I'm sorry. I'm literally worked up a sweat sitting here talking about chitlins. Just thinking about the chitlins is just making the house hot. Good God. Anyways, that's my thoughts on this. If you haven't had chitlins, there's a part of my brain that wants you guys to experience chitlins, and then there's the other part that's like, don't do that to them, Rob. They don't need to experience that. Don't do that to them. So I don't know which one I want y'all to experience, but if you do eat some chitlins, I want you to feel the chitlin. I want you to cook that chitlin. I want you to cook 2 batches of chitlins. I want you to cook some chitlins that you ain't clean, and then I want you to clean some chitlins and feel that heat. Feel that heat. I really understand how, like, at family get-togethers, you got Uncle Leroy done had too much to drink. Uncle Leroy took Uncle Scott's girlfriend back when they was 20, and these niggas is fighting in the house after they done had 2 Coronas. I get it. It's not the Coronas or their anger for each other that's making them fight. It's the heat of the chitlins in the house. That's what's making them fight and want to kill. It's the chitlins. That's my thoughts on this. Be sure to give this video a like. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Also, if you want to check out the Patreon, please do that. You can check that out in the description below. I look forward to reading what you guys have to say about this. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Everybody have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.